Hi guys, this is Lawrence from Cyprus Real Tech Reviews, and today I'm going to show you how to get Android Auto Wireless on your Android head unit with only one application using the Android Auto from your phone. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into Android Auto, okay, and then we're going to go all the way down to version. We're going to click on it for at least 5 to 6 times so it can open up developer settings. Here we go. So you go into developer settings and you're going to click on wireless Android Auto. And that's it for this part of the video. That's all we have to do on the phone. Okay? So give me a second while I switch over to the camera. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to go into, on your Android Auto, your Android head unit, you're going to go into the Play Store, and just like before on my other video, you're going to download head unit. Yeah, obviously you need to learn how to spell head unit, not unlike me. Head unit reloaded. There it is here. And you're going to open it up. Right. Now that it's open, on your tablet or head unit here, the settings you're going to go into are as such. We're going to go into settings. We're going to go into connectivity. And connectivity will manually connect to Android Auto head unit server. Okay, let me say that again. So we're going to go into settings, connectivity, manually connect Android Auto head unit server. Right. Now what I've done is I've gone into, because I've got a 10-inch monitor now, and when it opens up, I can't remember what the pixel density is, but I think it's 610. I've put it, or was it 250? I think it was 250. I put it down to 150, the pixel density, but you've got to play around with it. Remember the first, so let's see. Let's just say it was at 250. I can't remember, to be honest. I can't remember where it was, but I had changed it to 150 to suit my my head unit screen, and it's nice and it's just the way I like it. So then after that, that's all you need to do. Then you go back. Now bear with me while I open Android Auto. Oh, before I forget, this only works if you're connected to your phone via Bluetooth and mobile hotspot. So when you're in the car, you're going to need Wi-Fi. You're going to need some sort of like the 5G hotspot from your phone to your head unit. Otherwise, this will not work. So once we've done that, we've downloaded head unit reloaded. We've put connect wirelessly Android Auto on in the Android Auto application of your phone. We're going to go into the settings of your Android unit. Let me find settings here. We're going to go into the settings. Now with me, it's quite easy. I just go into car and disable Android Auto and Apple CarPlay from here. Because basically what we're going to do is we're going to force the stereo to force Android Auto from your phone onto your Android stereo, as opposed to using it on your stereo, from your stereo. So I'm going to put my hotspot back on. There it is. And we're going to connect now to the internet. Okay, via hotspot. Now you can see there's no wires here or anything, nothing. In fact, there's my phone in my hand right now. No wires. So alright, so we're connected, done. So we're going to go back. Now, this might restart my phone because I'm filming and it's doing 3 things at once. So it might restart the camera, so bear with me. I'm going to open up head unit reloaded and let's see what happens. Okay, so it's found it. And this is what I have here now. This is wireless. Wireless Android Auto. No wires. Look, there's the camera that I'm filming from. There's the Android Auto that it's getting from my phone. This is coming from my phone, so I can get to my contacts, my YouTube music, or my menu. It's a bit clunky, but it works. It works actually better than the already installed ones for some reason. At least with this I can use my mobile hotspot, so you know I can easily change from, let's say, listening to a podcast on YouTube to, you know, having my maps and my phone and all that, and easy to reach. So there you go. So what I've done is, on a 10-inch screen, I changed the resolution, the pixels, and I put it down to 150 pixels per square inch or something like that. I wouldn't be able to tell you. I'm an absolute idiot when it comes to stuff like that, but I know that I tried it and it worked. Oh, there was another thing I needed to show you. Let me go back. Hold on a second. Okay, so let's go back into head unit reloaded. Now bear with me, because I can't remember. I just remembered. Let's go into other. No. Well, for anyone who wants to see what my settings are, the way I've got it. So I've got it like that. Yeah. My graphics, the pixel density I've set to 150. There it is. Okay. And I saved it. Oh, screen orientation. Full screen mode. I've put it in. I should have put it to right hand drive, doesn't matter. Screen orientation, I put in landscape. So if I was to put it in portrait and open it up now, 1 minute. Okay, so forgive me for all the pauses, but I have to keep on turning my mobile hotspot on and off in order for me to show you settings and then how it works and what the difference is. Give me a second, because it needs to keep on connecting and all of that. Okay, here. Okay, so it's opened it up. No, it didn't do it. Didn't do it at all. I put it for portrait, but unfortunately that's how the only way you can get to the settings of this head unit reloaded is you need to disconnect and connect every time to see whether you're doing it right or not. And there's no other way, like settings to go in is basically your Android Auto settings here. So every time I have to disconnect Okay, it didn't cut me off this time. I have to disconnect, go into there, go into the settings, graphics, screen orientation was that portrait. So I'm just going to put it on landscape again. Leave it there. So you want to see my settings. My settings are, the screen orientation is landscape. I've got hardware accelerated graphics on, full screen mode on, connectivity, Wi-Fi connection mode, manual, Android Auto. And that's it. That's all you need. And it will connect. Considering you've got like your data plan. You've got a data plan, you've got 5G, you can mobile hotspot to your stereo. So that's how I get through my day-to-day with Android Auto, all the while being connected to the internet. I need to put my hotspot back on. Give me a second. As soon as it connects to Android Auto, it'll cut the camera out for some reason. Okay, so we're connected now. I'm going to try and turn on Android Auto without the camera cutting off, but I doubt it. It probably will. Okay, so it cut off again. So here's Android Auto. I've got Waze. It works with Waze. You've got all your applications that you want. Maps, Messenger, blah, blah, blah. Telephone. Whatever you want. You've got it all. It works exactly like it would be wired or wireless from your stereo already. For me, this works because now I don't have, because it's got one antenna taking up the whole bandwidth. So it's either mobile hotspot or using Android Auto. So it uses Android Auto via the mobile hotspot on the stereo. That's what I understood. So it can't use hotspot from the phone because it's already hotspotting the stereo to the phone to open up their Android Auto. Like I said, it's all too complicated. I don't know if that made sense, but I'm not smart. This is how I understand it. So now I've got Android Auto. Don't have a problem with it. Works fine every time. Connects Wi-Fi, mobile hotspot. It's got my YouTube music, but it also allows me to be connected to my hotspot. There it is. Yeah. And I can watch anything. Anything at all. And that's it. So, see, but now it plays. So I've got to stop it. All right, and there you go. That's it. Wireless Android Auto. What else can you need? And I suggest paying for the head unit reloaded. It's only about $5, but compared to $100 for an adapter or changing your stereo or whatever, if you can do it that way, most phones this day have Android Auto anyway. So do what I said. Go into the version on the Android Auto part of your phone. Go to version, tap on it 5-6 times, open up the three dots at the top, open them up, go into developer settings, and activate wireless Android Auto. Once you've done that, go onto your stereo, your car stereo, download head unit reloaded on it, buy it, connect to go through all the settings I showed you, and you should 99.9% have wireless Android Auto. Anyway, if you like this video, if it helped you in any way, I think it helped me tremendously. If it did, say hi, leave a comment down below, tell us where you're from, tell us how you managed to put all your Android Auto, your wireless Android Auto, what stereo do you have, like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Have an amazing day. Bye.